The reason for doing this video really is for the future, because I feel like Burry. So Adam Aaron came out with Checkmate, and I believe I know it is Checkmate. I'm going to explain why, and then I can show this after. And there's lessons to learn with the apes. We've all got them. I've had them. We've all got them, and we will. And the films that come out, and the books that come out, and the stories that come out, the characters that have been involved, the people that have been geniuses and brilliant, lots of them. For me, ultimately, top of my list, by Country Mole, Boss Blunts. He gets it. Anyway, Adam Aaron. He came out with preferred share. Ape. He even called it Ape. It's just like... And when it came out, a huge hurrah, all the bots and interns come out, all the FUD appeared, all the crap that we've got used to over time. But for people that don't know what's going on, it's a deliberate ploy. And some can't help but jump in on it. Put a bot arguing against a bot, and then depending on which side the bot is, depends on which side you sit. All that does is, for anyone who uses social network to try and gauge what's going on, they'll switch off, they'll disappear, and they'll end up hurt. And that's probably my only frustration in all of this, all the way through, genuinely. But we can't do that. We can't all do that in the same direction. Sounds so simple, but... So with the bots, the haters, the interns, then the uneducated jump in, and then the people that are just having a bad day. And I get it. This isn't a judgment. This is about how it is. Whether you like it or not, this is how it is. I don't like it. It's how it is. Adam Aaron comes out with brilliant masterclass move. And everyone automatically starts going out, oh, you got to sell, you got to do this. Well, we've run up 90 odd %. They've told us since February, March, April, May. Went a little bit quiet, soon bounce back. Got to sell it again, July, August, September. Adam Aaron comes out with this ape, and everyone goes negative. Where's the positive? Well, I'm going to give you the positive right now. He's released something that will be 515 odd million. For every share of AMC, there will be an ape. And he also has the ability, because he's done it with 10 million shares and he's split in, he's also got 4.5 billion left in his drawer. Rainy day. There's more to it than that. On the 22nd, Ape will go live. When it does, be prepared. Because by rights, unless it's an owner of a share, a legitimate share, there shouldn't be any to sell. And it should be linked, and people believe, smarter people than me, Dave Lauer of the world, 50-50. So unless they want an haircut on the opening of business hours in the market on the 22nd, it better stay above 20. Because if it goes 50-50, then AMC and Ape will end up equal, and then move up and down together. That's the belief. Look away from all that. Zoom out. Now look. If there's 5 billion ape, if he, Adam Aaron, the master, has access to another 4.5 billion, who owns them? I'll wait. If we are correct, if decades of naked short selling that exists in the market, if they can go right up the food chain to Tesla, Elon Musk and the battles, widely known, public information, nothing clever about that, it's out there. If you don't know, just take a look, go on Google or whatever, have a look. We already own the ape. We already own it. From the moment he releases it, we own it. From the moment he came up with the idea, he knew we owned it. That's why he's released the exact amount of ape for the exact amount of shares that should exist. Now, he's not responsible. nor does he believe, and he said that countless times, that there is a synthetic problem, a naked share problem. He knows there's people that want to do AMC harm. It's not apes, it's not mums and dads, it's not the backbone of America, it's not the investors, it's not retail, dumb money. We bought a stock we liked. But we're sat here today with an announcement of an ape. Now, what does it mean if we already own? How do we already own it? Well, if there is synthetics and there is naked shares, and they have been doing what they've been doing for decades, there's a long, long, long list of it. SEC, there's court cases, there's fines, repeat offenders getting repeat fines. It's a Ponzi. It's an absolute farce what goes on. So if there is 5 billion, Adam Aaron has access and he's holding whoever doesn't get it by the 22nd. Because you bought a share in good faith in a company that you love and a company that you felt was undervalued or whatever else. And when you bought that, you put your money that you worked hard for into a stock, into a system that you believed in. And it's been attacked and attacked and attacked. Adam Aaron's on record for quoting that on the 28th of January, 25 times the float was traded. Go and have a look on any day and see how many shares are traded in Apple on any day, or any other stock. Then go and find the ones that are heavily shorted. So when as AMC run up to $20, $21, same day that GME run up to 400, 480. Go and have a look, see how many shares were being traded. Now we run up again. They told us February, March, April, May, June. Then the same tools used that told us in 2007, 2008. It's all right. Everything's fine. We've got it under control. Fed, yeah, inflation's going up a little bit, but the workforce is doing fine. We're okay. People are sat, nicely positioned. Everything's great. We're going to have a little dip, or it's a little concern, but we're fine. Barry told them in 2006 when he placed hundreds of millions of bets that the housing market was a Ponzi. But still in 2007, 2008, they told you, me, everybody, it's fine. It ain't fine. So what's this rambling for? There's going to be people after this that don't make it. They won't ever see this video. No one will see this video. I'm not famous. Don't have a voice. They won't make it the same as people didn't after 2008. There was a quote in a film that said for every 1% unemployment goes up, 40,000 people take their lives. The market doesn't just create fear, uncertainty and doubt. It kills hope. It takes jobs. It kills companies. It takes from pension funds. It takes your home away because you can't afford it now. Because the world that they just created through their greed, their stupidity, their contempt for the rest of us. There'll be people that don't make it, won't be around long enough. Don't remember people getting rich. Remember them instead. Because their blood is on their hands. It don't have to be this way. The regulators need to regulate. The rule enforcers need to enforce the rules. The DOJ, the SEC, the DTCC, the Fed, they're governed with what they're doing. And when they get it wrong, innocent people die. That's not dramatic. Maybe in 5 years this video might appear somewhere. And someone with their eyes open who's really paying attention to what's gone on, they'll look back and realise, Wolfie was right. I don't want to be right. I wish it would all stop. I wish it all stopped after 2008. But unless we obliterate them, unless they go into the ground, unless they go bankrupt, unless they lose their houses, unless they lose their businesses, we can't rely on the DOJ, RICO, the SEC, the DTCC, and even the companies that are frightened of standing up to what's going on in the market. And they sure as hell know, CEOs, CFOs, well, they all ignored Patrick Byrne and others. They know what's going on. I hope they hold all those that failed to receive and didn't report it accountable as well. I hope people like Susan Trembar finally get heard. And Wes Christian gets heard. And Lucy Commissar gets heard. And ultimately, I hope Darren Saunders gets heard. And the millions just like him. It's not quite the chat I was thinking I was going to do. Bittersweet at the moment. Scared to shit. Scared shitless. Worried about millions of people I don't even know, will never know me. I don't apologise for caring. I just wish the people that are meant to be out there doing what they're meant to be doing to protect us, to help us, to look after us, to ensure that we get a fair crack of it, that we're treated with respect, and that listen to our voice, collectively. Finally address it, or disappear. It's too much. It's too widespread now. Hurts too many people. So the positive news for AMC holders with APE, you already own every single APE. If Adam Aaron wants to go in the market, because after the 22nd, shareholders are writing to him, emailing him, screenshotting their brokerage account, their name, their details, and then he can have somebody look and go, well, we've issued them 516 odd million, but today I've had 20,000 emails and roughly it adds up to 10 million more shares, 50 million more shares. Another day goes past, I've had another 20,000 emails and there's another 100 million shares. He can go in the market and he can sell that APE and the enemy can buy it. And he can take the enemy's money and it goes into AMC. If we're right and we're correct, and there's 5 billion synthetic shares, 10 billion synthetic shares, we already own every single APE there is. And when they go in the market and they buy them, we're still screaming for our APE. Where's our APE? We got a share, we got it in our account, where's our APE? So he's basically, my view, he's made them pay us to give us an APE because they sold us a share between January and the 21st of August 2022. Price never went up and up and up. It went up and down, up and down, up and down. They carried on right to the death. So the APE don't hurt us. The APE didn't hurt us. In time, when people get to watch this video, they'll understand Wolfie was right. He worked it out, what Adam Aaron and his team had sat down and come up with was a superb play in a masterful 3D game of chess, and it's checkmate.